Warning, this video is intended for audiences who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright! Hey,
It's me, William!
Oh, it's
William
again!
William
That's
like
right.
crab! William from Maryland, so William like crab. Crab only good for William.
To be fair,
That's
crabs
why
are pretty good. Crabs are pretty good,
That's why
you know?
William eat these the crab chip potato chips with Chesapeake Bay crab seasoning, which William no understand what that's supposed to mean.
Boy, I
It's
have a
kind of
story
like
regarding those.
barbecue and Old Bay, but
Hey, so I forgot those existed, and I thought I was making it up for like the longest time, right? Until I found them again, even though they were always readily available, but I just always never bothered to look for them. So when I was still working at that place, I was like, hey, you guys have those chips that has those seasoning with the crabs on it? And everyone was telling me, you mean the old ones? Like, the old ones, like, I don't know. Yeah, sure, tell me that thing. Yeah. And then they actively had to show it to me that those existed. I was like, okay, good, I wasn't making those up as a kid. Those did exist. I legitimately thought that the Old Bay, Chesapeake Bay seasoning was made up for like the longest time, and that I was deluding myself.
well, I'm just gonna start referring to William as Bizarro William.
Oh, okay.
Brain damaged William is Bizarro William. Brain damaged William. I mean, wait. Bizarro William got confused about which way that brain damaged William wanted to be called. So
Okay,
it's both. Now it's both.
Okay. Oh, now it's both?
Yep.
Okay.
Brain damaged Bizarro William decided that brain damaged Bizarro William was hungry. So brain damaged Bizarro William saw these chips and was like, what does crab chip mean? And decided to buy crab chip.
Oh.
Not bad. It's just weird.
Oh, yeah, no, I think they're definitely not something you eat all the time. It's like, I think it's like silent eat like once in a while, you know, right?
I mean, it's mostly salt with seasoning, which
yeah,
it kind of just seems like that should just be the standard, but it's really just a barbecue chip. It doesn't really have any. It's not like it has fucking crabs in it. I don't see why you fucking. It's not actually crab. It's just the seasoning that you'd put on a crab, which you can do that for anything. Why would you call it a crab chip?
Yeah, look, it's all part of that marketing, you know, right? That people at their jobs does, you know, like how this week's episode involves a character learning how to do their jobs.
Bizarro Brain Dead William doesn't know anything about jobs.
Oh yeah, Bizarro does not have a job, right?
Nope.
That's the story, right? Hey, so
that's why I'm in a thin-walled dorm trying to learn how to become a day laborer.
Right? Hey look, but you are a big fan of those lead waters, you know, right?
Yeah, but I'm also single, so I don't have any reason to work like this.
Hey look, look, you gotta remember, hey look, your brother still needs money once a month from you at some point, you know, and you're like, boy, hey.
That's the weirdest, dumbest, saddest thing to be a reason. Boy. Bizarro Brain Dead William thinks that's a dumb reason to. You're not beholden to anybody, and you should live for yourself. But okay. Anyway. The pink Don brother is still the worst Don brother.
Oh yeah, no, he's terrible. I actively hate his character. Every time he's on, he's just a really terrible character, honestly. Right?
Yeah.
Right, because he's like, I mean, he was already incompetent at his job before this episode, right? Right? You know, right? Because, right, so did you ever see that episode of Rick and Morty when they're in the simulation, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, and then Jerry goes to virtual work, and the best slogan he came up was,
Oh, you mean that one? I thought you were talking about when they were at the discount Dave and Buster's.
Oh, no, not that one. The other one, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. That is the life that Tsuyoshi emulates every time I see him. He is
Hijino is definitely the Jerry of the Donbrothers.
I mean, you're not wrong, right? Look, and he's
married to someone way out of his league that is inexplicably staying with him. Mm-hmm. Works a dead-end job, tries to still be important, and constantly fucks things up.
Right? It's really, like, once you see how he's terrible at everything in this episode, you're like, wow. Hey, look, you might be brain dead, Yeah. But at least you're not Kijino, I guess.
I mean, what? Brain dead Bizarro William is a lot of things. But he's not as bad as Donbrothers as an entire show or any of its specific characters.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's also... Bizarro Brain Dead William will say, it's pretty great to watch Kijino fucking flounder and panic and try to ask everybody how he can make money for being a hero like the dirty prostitute that he is.
Right? He's like, look. He's like, look, hey, it's like Spider-Man, right? He should take a look. Spider-Man lives in a shitty rundown apartment that doesn't have working water, right? But he's still a superhero.
You'd think that with that same mentality, Bizarro Brain Dead William would be able to look at his own terrible life in his shitty fucking dorm shack and just go, hey, maybe I can still do fucking my goddamn podcasting responsibilities and then just do that. Even though I'm living in squalor, I can still do it. If Spider-Man can do it, why can't I, William, do it?
And but unfortunately, sure you're the people in the adjacent room don't really care that you're recording a podcast.
Oh no! What if they find out that I'm a big fucking nerd? Spoiler alert, Bizarro Brain Dead William. They already know. They saw you, you big fucking nerd. They took one look at your face, and you're a big fucking nerd. Just accept it. Everyone's a big fucking nerd. They're probably big fucking nerds too. Ask them what their favorite Power Ranger moment is. Ask if they found to fucking Kimberly.
I was gonna say, ask them. Hey, look, when was their last D&D session? Yeah. Oh boy, hey. D&D
is really good for poor people working laborer jobs because then they don't have to buy anything.
Mm-hmm. Right. But speaking of nerd shit, this is something I picked up recently, and it's the dumb. And look, I'm just gonna say, this was $3, right? And it was
what the fuck is that?
And I was like,
wait, what? Is that a credit card?
Yep.
Why?
And look, it was $3, and I was like,
where are the numbers?
Oh no, it's the numbers are on the back.
Oh.
It's the chip cards, how the front doesn't display anything anymore, and they put.
Hey, let me be honest with Bizarro William be honest with you about a problem that specifically Bizarro Brain Dead William had to deal with. Let's say hypothetically Bizarro Brain Dead William went to a place called, I don't know, let's say Cambridge, Maryland.
Okay, yeah.
And realized that Bizarro Brain Dead William didn't pack deodorant. So Bizarro Brain Dead William said, I should probably not smell like ass for the next 36 hours or whatever I have to be here. So Bizarro Brain Dead, unlike the average Yu-Gi-Oh player, decided to go to Walmart and go, because it was 5 minutes away and had a car, and Bizarro Brain Dead William went to fucking Walmart and started and just grabbed some deodorant. But it's also Walmart, and like the average Yu-Gi-Oh player, Bizarro Brain Dead William saw a structure deck of fucking Albaz Strike or whatever the fuck, and went,
good reference,
hey, I could buy that. And also Bizarro Brain Dead William might have needed to buy some printable labels for work because he needed to do that, and had left that to the last minute. So maybe Bizarro Brain Dead William bought the labels with the company card, and that went fine. And then tried to buy it with Bizarro Braindead Williams' debit card, but the chip was broken. Oh. And so that kept acting up. And Walmart apparently only does Walmart Pay and not Apple Pay, which is really stupid.
Pay? What the fuck is that? Never heard of
it's
that.
whatever Walmart. You have to download Walmart Pay app. I found out the Bizarro Braindead William found out that if you try to download the QR code for Walmart Pay, it takes you to the App Store and says, "Do you want to set up a Walmart account?" And go, "Fuck no." And you go, "Just take my fucking Apple Pay money." And I go, "No, it's Walmart money. Use your Walmart bucks."
Doesn't don't the machines still have the bar?
They have that. If for Walmart Pay, only for Walmart Pay.
Jesus Christ.
So then you have to stand there frustrated and go, "Well, I didn't really need these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I really should have this deodorant, but I really don't want to deal with this." And you keep trying to use your card, and you keep trying to get the magnetic strip to work on the debit card, but it doesn't work. So you go, "Boy, this is really difficult." So then you try to cancel, and then it goes, "Oh, also all of this is happening on a self-serve fucking register, of course, because this is 2022 and this is the future." And you go, "Oh shit, nope, now assistance is being called." So then you have to go and talk to a guy and go, "Hey, look, so I was trying to buy this deodorant and also Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I promise this isn't weird. I know that I look like a big fucking nerd because I'm trying to buy deodorant and Yu-Gi-Oh cards at the same time. It looks really bad and really stupid, but I just wanted to buy this." And then it's like, "Okay, cool." And then it goes, "Oh, we suspected suspicious activity on your account. We put a hold on your card, and now you're on the phone with the fucking bank, and you're going, Jesus fucking Christ, why the fuck am I on the phone with my bank? Can't you just text me?" So then you're on the phone for the next 40 minutes, waiting with the fucking Yep. But at a certain point, you just went, "Hey, I'm just gonna leave this fucking shit because I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to be in this situation anymore." So you just leave. You go, I give up, and you leave, and then you finally get this problem resolved, but you still need the deodorant. So then Bizarro Braindead William goes, "I still need that deodorant, but the Walmart closes in 5 minutes." So you drive to the Walmart at the last minute, and you go in there, and you go to buy the deodorant, and now the Albaz structure deck isn't there anymore, so you just buy a box of Maximum Gold Eldorado and the deodorant because you're going, "Well, I'm not going to leave here empty-handed." And so you do that, and you buy that, and you go, "Yeah, this is good enough," and you fucking get it to go through with your goddamn stupid debit card now, and you fucking figure it out, and then you cry yourself to sleep.
I was gonna say, I was like, at what point were you gonna be like, "This is a business expense, and I have to explain to Janice at work."
Her name is Susan. Her name is Susan.
Okay. Right, at what point am I going to explain this to Susan instead? Right, like, "Hey, look, this was a business expense, alright, right? Don't worry about it." Right?
Look, if I, Bizarro Braindead William, know that if Tariq didn't feel comfortable getting away with that when the receipt was completely in Japanese, that I know that Tariq or I, Bizarro Braindead William, wouldn't feel comfortable getting away with that when it's in English. Anyway, I mean, hey, Bizarro Braindead William got 2 copies of SALAMANGREAT ALMIRAJ and...
Okay, that's a good card.
And another Prime Mathmech Alimbertian, which I know Tariq needed for his Mathmech deck. And some other shit, and a gold rare Tenki, which that's kind of cool. Looking at these cards now, Bizarro Braindead William can already tell that the stupid gold foiling around the goddamn edges is already starting to fucking peel.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck! This is too much gold! God damn it!
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh boy, that trap card is $12 now. Jesus.
Woo! Good thing Hey, fuck William. This is the real spirit of Tariq coming in and saying, hey, good thing I got a place into those, you bitches. Fuck you, motherfuckers!
And look, that's what happens when they didn't reprint they only reprinted like 2 math mech cards. They didn't realize like, hey, there's no way the rest of the math mech.
Yeah, nobody wants any other math mechs other than the one card that makes it fucking Tri-Brigades. Oops! We might have fucked up!
Oh man, everything from Maximum Gold is pretty cheap, huh?
Yeah, it's a disgusting set. Also,
Yeah.
Walmart charges $30 for it.
Oh boy, hey, those boxes are only $20 online now.
Brain Dead Bizarro William was in a bad spot. But anyway, Kijino is a sad piece of shit. And so is Bizarro Brain Dead William.
Look, he got fired from his job.
Yeah, everybody decides to try to help him somehow, kind of, sort of, by trying to figure out how to work.
Yeah.
And they're all very bad at it.
He made his problem everyone else's problem, you know, right?
But the funny thing is that none of them, they're all also bad at this. Like, say what you, I mean, okay, so Taro has his actual job, which
being a delivery person,
right? Okay,
yeah,
and he's good at that. But everyone else, when they try to actually do something to make money, is fucking terrible because they're all terrible.
I mean, let's see. One of them is a squatter who has never worked in his life, you know. The other one is a literal high school girl who
is accused of plagiarism and has only worked as a manga. Which, to be fair, again, a manga artist is a job. That's a real job.
Yeah.
Not to say anything about the fucking practices and goddamn problems with the manga industry and stuff, and people getting sick and not being able to produce shit. But it's fucking stupid that the idiots try to fucking the biggest idiots try to fucking make money, and they just can't support their one dumb friend because they're also all equally dumb.
I mean, that is true. I mean, hey, it turns out you should probably not run with popcorn to someone that's 2 feet away from you, you know? Right?
But also it turns out that maybe you should fucking I don't know, fucking become you stupid Gen Z millennial fuckers should maybe learn how to work a job. Make your own money. Stop living off the government's teat. Thank God.
Stop spending all your money on avocados. And
thank God Zenkaiser is here to say, hey, this is charity work, you dumb bitches. I have a real job. That's why I make coffee.
Right? Look, I own my own business, you know? The fact that I'm in my mid-20s and I own this restaurant, right? It's amazing, you know, right? Unlike you, unlike the rest of you all, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right? Who has to work all these stupid jobs and then fail at these jobs, you know, right? It's not that hard. These are simple. If you think about the jobs that Kijino and Haruka does are entry level jobs. They're
they are. Oh, absolutely. Now I mean, to be fair, boy, you know, it's difficult for Brain Dead Bizarro William to not talk about the experiences of Tariq because they're so much better than Brain Dead Bizarro Williams or regular Williams' life. But Brain Dead Bizarro William knows some stories about working entry-level jobs like being a fucking goddamn landscaper or, you know, being a man with a clipboard for Planned Parenthood, they just let you do whatever. They'll take whoever, and there's some stories there, but those are Tariq's stories, and this is Bizarro Brain Dead Williams thing.
Yeah, those are stories Tariq should be telling us, you know, right? Hey, we'll get
but
Tariq
unfortunately,
on the podcast
Tariq will never. Tariq is really committing to never being on this show even though he briefly broke through for a second to talk about how good the return on interest is for the Math Mech cards that I, Bizarro Braindead William, wouldn't know anything about. But that's cool.
Yeah, hey, everyone. I mean, at least when Jiro does the cleaning, the I guess he's cleaning the local rivers. Like, at least, hey, look, he didn't. He at least he knew how to do that. Unlike the other characters. Hey, I like how. So it's obvious that Jiro is qualified for every job.
Well, Jiro's the only one that's actually been a real person before this.
Yeah, right? And he actually knows how to hold an actual job, right? So he's like, I was like, oh, maybe everyone should be doing this job instead, instead of doing this stuff, right? So, hey, and they all decide to go work for a restaurant, right? Like, hey, look, we can do this, and look, it can't be, look, restaurant industry, we got this, right?
Meanwhile, as much as we keep talking about the fucking memes of it all, it doesn't change the fact that there's a fucking monster showing up, and the person that fired him is the villain of the week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Hey. So hey. Oh yeah. I should bring this up. Hey. So this week's enemy is from Go 5. This is one of those Showa era Sentai, right?
You mean Go? If I Bizarro Braindead William don't know anything about Japanese, but maybe if Tariq were here, he would know that go is the word for 5 in Japanese, so it's really just go. I know it's probably said as go 5, but it's definitely go.
Oh wait, no, that's another. No, I think this week is fuck. This week's enemy is from Goggle 5, I believe is what that season is called.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Let's see. Okay, here it is. Dai Sentai Goggle 5. Right, so this is one of those Showa era Sentai that aired in like the 80s, 70s that I don't know what the fuck, right? Because that's the thing, like I've been telling you, Bizarro.
Yeah, Bizarro Braindead William.
That I've only watched like Heisei, like everything starting from the Heisei, and I haven't really dived and gone as far back and rewatched Showa eras because I'm like, I don't have time to watch the Showa era.
What the fuck is Dai Sentai Goggle? Oh, this is just VR Troopers with more work.
Right, so that's what this week's Hisotsuki is based on. And I'll be real, I don't know what the correlation. If I were to guess the correlation, right? So in Go 5, right, they were like athletic and youthful and shit. And I think this episode is supposed to be making a statement about how people today about how millennials are too fucking lazy to go and they can't hold an actual job, right? If anything, I think that's what this episode's trying to say with this week's theme.
According to Wikipedia, okay. I, Bizarro Braindead William, have looked at Wikipedia. This was made in 1982 through 1983. The plot is the Dark Science Empire Death Star launches its, which is not the Death Star, Death Dark, launches its scheme for world conquest from their dystopia. I, Bizarro Braindead William, don't know anything about dystopia or despia, but that seems like a copyright infringement to me. The Bizarro Braindead William, from their dystopia castle in Germany. Once again, Japan, you're getting real dangerous there. You're getting a little too close to home.
Oh, this was the 80s, right? Look, they're still cool, with
Dr. Hideki Hongo, founder of the Future Science Laboratory, is saved from one of their attacks by world-class explorer Kenichi Akama. Using his computer, boys and girls. That's the straight-up line that it says in the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
His computer, boys and girls. Hongo recruits 5 people, including Kenichi, to form the Dai Sentai Goggle 5, the only force capable of stopping Death Dark.
Oh yeah, no, it's real funny. So in that season, from what I know, he goes to the YMCA and recruits the 5 Rangers that season. It's like the funniest thing. He literally goes to the Y and be like, who's at the YMCA today? Hey, you guys want to be on my stupid Power Rangers?
That sounds like the best summer camp I've never could afford.
Yeah. So in Goggle 5, right, everyone's like an athlete or like they're hardworking, right? So I guess the correlation this week's enemy is that hard work is the enemy, and that the youth of Japan should not be working hard, right? They should be doing what America is doing, and with
Pulling themselves up by their own bootstraps.
That's right. They should be like Americans, and soft quit, right? That's what it's called, right? Fuck.
No, quiet quitting.
Quiet quitting? Yeah. And they should be quiet quitting, right? Right. Yeah. So that's this week's correlation. That's the best I can figure out, right? Based on my limited to no knowledge of Goggle 5, right? Like that's how this week's themes work with the Hisotsuki this week. Yeah. So hey, look, they run a restaurant and I'm pretty sure this restaurant is not up to standards that go. There's fucking confetti flying around. People are trying to eat food. Like, there's actual plates of food, and there's just fucking confetti flying everywhere. Holy shit!
Do you mean that you don't want to eat confetti?
What
if the confetti is made out of? What if the confetti is made out of corn chips?
Or those edible gold thing that exists,
Yeah, the Goldschlager gold filings or whatever.
Yeah, right? It's really annoying how, like, I'm watching this scene out, there's confetti flying everywhere, and these people are just trying to fucking eat their goddamn food, right? And you have this guy that's going around, like, hey, look, check this out. And look at this. Also, we only have one guy working in the kitchen, and it's like, and I was like, hey, look, that's not a good restaurant, You should not employ only one guy in the kitchen, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so hey, so they fight this week's enemy. Look, the Sarabed shows up. Like, hey, look, we're here too, right? Hey, look, they want to kill the Hitsotsukis, but Momotaro's like, no, you guys can't kill them. They have to be defeated by us, And it's a pretty good fight. We get some good camera works this episode with their fights,
Do we? I brain dead Bizarro William. Don't know that because I brain dead Bizarro William don't know what episode we're watching.
Like me, we're watching episode 25, Hero Worker.
Oh, from what series are we doing that and recording about?
Oh, you mean in our weekly on the Tokusatsu podcast season, Avataro Sentai Donbrothers, right? The weaknesses were on also a person who knows everything about hard work and working, and joined every week by Bizarro Brain Dead William.
Me, Bizarro Brain Dead William!
Right? As we talk about the latest Super Sentai season, Avataro Sentai Donbrothers. Hey, this is episode 25, Hero Worker. Yeah. So yeah, hey, look, the fight scene is actually pretty good this episode, or at least the fight scene when Momotaro and Don Goku teams up to fight the Sarabins, right? Like that was a pretty good fight scene that happened. That happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the camera works and everything. I really like when they actually do these efforts to do these choreographic stunt work.
For once, the show wasn't terrible.
Right, and look, the show. Look, we're 25 episodes in. At some point they gotta remember that there's a plot to this show. Right? Right. They have to remember that they have a plot. They have to think about the plot at some point. Right. Yes. Yeah, so, hey, we get Big Monster. Boy, hey, Don Goku still has a case of multiple personality disorder, right? And he should really do something about that, right? He's like, ooh, right? He's like you should really do something about his multiple personality. Like, nah, it's fine. I'll let my multiple personalities speak for me every now and then, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. It's fine, right?
Go be angry.
Mm-hmm. Right, like nothing bad will happen, Right? Yeah, so they defeat the monster and Yoshi gets his job back, like
it feels weird that the monster of the week or whatever turns people into balls with a piece of ribbon, despite I get that it's the goggle, so I guess Bizarro Brain Dead William with my Brain Dead Bizarro William knowledge of Goggle 5, just because I guess the guy was a fucking explorer or whatever, I get that it's supposed to be some big ass ruins as the monster, but he just has a rhythm, like a fucking rhythmic gymnastics
They
ribbon.
fight with ribbons. That was their weapon of choice, right? So you know how in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, everyone had their own weapons, right?
Yes, but they also had gun daggers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, look, they also had right instead of having gun daggers, right? They had ribbons that they use,
Oh, cool! Wow, so great.
That was their thing. I'm gonna see if I can find a clip of them doing their thing. Let's see. Oh, that's a person singing. That's the mecha. That's the finisher. Is this a fight sequence? Oh fuck, that's very loud. Boy, do we show them? Nope. That's very 90s aesthetic effects. Okay, there it is. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, share, set time code, copy, chat, Control V. There we go. I timestamped.
What the fuck is that?
Ignore this week's enemy. All right, just watch this. This is great. This is how they actively fought in the show with their stupid ribbon.
Okay, I see a ball.
Yep.
They hit it with a what the fuck? What the Okay. Bizarro Braindead Williams still watching. Bizarro Braindead Williams. Okay, but they had swords.
Yeah.
But they pulled out ribbons. Okay, cool. Alright. Yep. So they had swords the whole time, but they hit him with ribbons first to numb him and electrocute him. And then they jumped up in cheerleader position and then made a stance with the swords, and that worked out. Cool. Alright. This is a terrible franchise.
Hey, so Kijino gets his job back.
Yeah,
I don't know how he gets his job back, because this restaurant wasn't related to his workplace in any way.
No, it was, because wasn't it the one that he had dropped the fucking, that had lost money because of him?
Oh, was that what it was? Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, he goes, this restaurant, and he's like, oh, it's definitely, he's like, oh, shit, that might be, this might the place that, I fucking let, down, and it's just fucking, this is probably the place that, fucking fell apart.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe, I think?
Yeah, okay. But hey, it turns out, if you want a successful restaurant business, just fucking put confetti in people's food,
Because he was because Inu Brother was like, it's about to go out of business, and then fucking Kijino goes like, oh, shit, wait, oh, shit, man, I wasn't really paying attention, but I guess this is the place I almost bankrupted. Also, I know it's 25 episodes in, but somebody needs to start asking questions. What the fuck is a consulting agency? What does that really mean? That seems like a really abstract fucking job, company, and it seems like it has way too many employees to consider itself a real thing. Consulting agency might as well call itself a fucking temp agency or odd jobs agency, right? We'll do whatever the fuck you want if you tell us what you need. Or we'll give you advice on shit if that's what you need.
I think isn't that what consulting agencies, those actually exist, right?
Yeah, but that's a stupid fucking thing. It's so fucking stupid. I'm a consulting agency. Okay. What's your fucking... Show me your fucking resume then.
Alright, like always, let's just go to the Wikipedia page and figure this out. Alright, a consulting firm, right, is a professional service firm that provides experience and specialized labor for a fee through the use of consultant.
Okay, so it's bespoke Fiverr. It's just Fiverr. He just works for Fiverr. That's it. He's a fucking goddamn DoorDash driver with fucking, better skills. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He works.
Right.
He works for a company that works for other companies. That's it. That's all it is. That's not a good. That's a terrible job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus! I hope he gets choked out by that ribbon. Put it around his penis and fucking choke it out.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but don't worry. Next week's episode is the last episode of Kamen Rider Revice. Thank you, Donbrothers, for letting us know that. Right? So apparently, from what I read, next week's episode they're just mystery science theatering that thing next week. Based on what I can tell, like they're just reacting to the ending of Revice next week.
Bizarro Brain Dead William, thinking about Zenkaiger, is worried about both Donbrothers and Zenkaiger being too fucking, self-referential and being able to, actually, comment on stuff actually happening or other series and other franchises. That seems pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
And also, anyway, apparently the next episode is about, if Revice is ending, then maybe Donbrothers should end too. Which, Bizarro Brain Dead William thinks this, but also, it might just be true. Maybe it should end. Maybe we just take the L on this one. Maybe we just decide we can reset. This is a golden opportunity to just reset the clock. We can finally have everything be synced up again if we just cut a Sentai series early, just like they did with Decade, and just start over again. We can all be fresh. We don't have to have any of this fucking confusion. Please, just give up.
Hey, you know what? Next week is actually about Kamen Rider Revice within Donbrothers, I think next week is a good week for us to get Tariq on. So that way Bizarro Brain Dead can take a break. Right?
Well, maybe by that time, regular William will be back. So then Tariq can come back. So maybe that's a good reason for regular William to come back. You stupid, lazy bitch, dumbass nerd. Get over here, or Bizarro Brain Dead William will bully you.
All right.
More.
All right, we're ending it like that. All right. I think that's a good way to end it. Coronavirus is still a thing. Watch this, wear a mask, get your shots. The booster's a thing now. Okay, thanks, bye.